Good morning, y'all. It's Andrea here at VW Family Farm, and I've got some stuff I want to show you guys today. The first of which is here in the house, and it is very, very exciting. There is honey absolutely everywhere in here. We've got stuff everywhere. We've been harvesting honey. This is cappings over here, you can see, and it's been draining into this bucket. We've got it closed off right now and covered just for anything that might get in there. Just keeping it sanitary there. More honey. We got pints and we got half pints and quarts, and then down in here, let me show you. These are very exciting because these are shippable. These are plastic. So we invested in these for you guys because we cannot ship glass. We've tried. It does not work and it wastes the honey. So we got these bigger ones. I think, don't quote me on this, these are 2 pounds and these smaller bears are 1 pound. So we've got those on the web store. How beautiful is that? Those have been sitting, the hives have been sitting right over by our blackberry vines. You can see the different shades. Such good looking honey this year. Look at these beauties. I've been slowly harvesting stuff out of the garden. They are enormous. There's like 4 of them. I've already cooked one. I had 5. Best cabbage I've ever grown. So y'all need to get you some honey. If you are local to us, you'll be getting it in glass, obviously. But we got it up on the web store, and you can just go on there just like you do when you order meat and put it in your cart. I'll bring it right to your door. You can meet me somewhere, any of those things. If you're not local, there's shippable honey on there as well, and you can put that in your cart and I will mail it right to you. It's great. It's so great for allergies. It's so delicious to eat. And I just know some of you guys have been asking and waiting on it, so I wanted to put this out here at the beginning of this video, so hopefully you'd be sure and see it and get you some. Let's go check on the baby chicks. They are doing amazing. We are actually going to raise them a bit shorter this time. We're going to raise them 7 weeks instead of 8, which is what we did last time, and they were enormous, which is good, but we've had several requests for whole chickens, and just a bit smaller would be better for that. Hey guys and gals, y'all are looking so good. So good. The chickens are done. It's hot and humid out here today, but I want to show you a little update on a girl that is really thriving around here and really growing and looking good. Look at her. Let's see if I can get y'all a better shot of her though. Hey girl, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, how are you, girl? Look how she has filled out. And there's her little companion she came with. He's Muddy. He's gotten big too. You are growing, dude. Really filling out and looking good. I wish I could get y'all a side shot of her, but she's busy eating right now. You can see this is a fed out old spot. So this one is ready to go to the market here, actually in a couple weeks. And then she is older, but of course they're smaller. We still haven't decided what we're gonna do as far as the Mangalitas go, if we're gonna keep them or, this one's definitely gonna be a feeder pig, but don't know if we're gonna keep her and breed her or just what we're gonna do yet, but I am thrilled with how she's filling out and looking really good. So speaking of old spots, like I said, we have 5 going here in just a couple weeks. We actually have one already spoken for, I believe. So if you're interested in a whole or a half hog, we don't do quarter hogs because you don't get all the cuts of meat, and it's very difficult to do. So it's wholes and halves on hogs, and then obviously we have all cuts of pork as well. And while we are talking about meat, I wanted to mention a couple of things to you guys. So if you don't hear anything else I say today, I hope that you hear this. We are now shipping to all the lower 48 states and have been for at least a couple months now. But we keep getting Facebook messages saying, I can't wait till you ship to my state. Can't wait till you ship here. They don't ship here. I think what is happening is possibly, and this would so happen to me if I was in your shoes trying to order as well. I think you are trying to probably add things that are not shippable to your cart, and then it's saying those are not shippable. So Ben and I took the time and went in and built shippable meat boxes. So there's all different variety boxes. There's pork, there's chicken, there's pork and chicken in the same box. There's small boxes, there's large boxes. And we just went in a couple days ago and renamed them all Shippable Chicken Box 1 or Shippable this. So, and we moved them all up to the top. So if you are not local to us to where we can deliver to you or meet you somewhere, or you can pick up at the farm or something, if we are going to be shipping it, you have to order those shippable boxes. Now, we've also had local people try to buy the shippable boxes and have them delivered. And you can, if you're local, you can order anything and everything you want. You don't need the shippable boxes. Those are only for people that we are physically having to ship to. So you can get anything you want and add it to your order, but it's not gonna let you, if you're local, put a shippable box in your cart and check that out, because it's not going to be shipping, it's going to be delivered. So I hope that makes sense. If you're local, you're not being punished. You actually can order anything and everything you want in any quantities. If you're not local, we try to make it as easy as possible and build those boxes, because we have to know how much will fit in those boxes. We try to fill them up so it's most economical for you, because we're going to have to pay, and you ultimately are going to have to pay to ship a box to you, whether it's a third full or whether it will hold all that it will hold. And obviously it's more economical to fill the thing up if you're going to pay to ship it. So I hope that makes sense. If you are going to want something shipped to you, add a shippable box to your cart. Check that out to be shipped. If you are local, don't add a shippable box. Just add the individual items you want to your cart and check that out. And if there's something that you want shipped to you that you don't see, if you want a box of just all chicken breasts or whatever the case may be, you can always email us, VWFF@yahoo.com. That is Ben and I checking that every single day. We can build you a custom box of exactly what you're wanting, send you an invoice for that, and get it sent out in the mail to you. So I hope that helps. We want everyone to be able to order that wants to order, and we want to make it as simple as we can. Got one. One more. So these have literally been here 48 hours, and you can see they need to move soon. They're doing an excellent job of foraging and cleaning up. We will be getting these moved ASAP. So I wanted to show you guys one more thing before I sign off here. Look at this beauty. This is our schooner that we built, and we raised our first batch of meat chickens in. It has gotten revamped already. We figured some things out the first time that we changed. One big thing you can see, this is a tarp that is white on one side, black on the other. This can be much cooler. We've gotten it installed. We picked a very calm day as far as the wind goes. So yeah, it's looking really good. Ben and Lane actually came in here and installed these roll-up sides. Those are from Grower Solution and are for a greenhouse, which is what this frame is. And they've got this installed so they can get airflow through there. We did not use that the first time because it was cooler. We have a couple more things to do. We're gonna actually install down the middle here. We're gonna install automatic waterers. They're the little cups that the chicks can peck and drink out of. They'll have a constant supply of water. We're gonna get this thing pulled up next to our main water line. That way, before we put chicks in it, we tried to work it that way the last time, but that just took forever. So we're just gonna go ahead and pull it up there and they're gonna be hooked to water all the time. Lane and I carried 16 5-gallon buckets of water every single day to the last batch. It was just literally back-breaking work. It was, we just couldn't do it again, especially with as hot as it is now. We needed a new plan. So that's what a lot of this is a new plan, learning as we go. And so you guys, as you do stuff on your homestead and you figure things out, don't think you have to live and die by the first plan you came up with, because I promise you, there's gonna be times you're gonna find a better way, or you're just gonna come to a point and you're gonna think, I don't know what the solution is, but this ain't working. And you're gonna have to brainstorm and go back to the drawing board. And don't be afraid of that. That's not failure, that's learning. To me, that's success and that's life. So just give yourself some grace when you need to go back and say, you know what, that didn't work like I thought it would. That is okay, and we all just have to get better about realizing we're not perfect. We're not gonna come up with the perfect plan the first time, and that's okay. So those are a few things we've got going on around here that we wound up working on slowly while we had COVID. This schooner was one of those. We'd come out here for a little bit at a time and do a little bit, and then we'd have to go rest, and that's just how it was. But I told Ben just yesterday, I think, I'm really pretty proud of all we accomplished while being sick. We just did little bitty bits of things at a time. And it just kind of makes me think of that saying, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And that's what we've been doing for weeks. And sometimes if all you can do is one bite, that's all you can do. And that's good enough. And so I just want to encourage you all. I know some of you have health limitations, physical limitations, and things like that. And I just want to encourage you that you can still do it. I believe in you guys, and a little bit at a time, when you add up those little bits at a time, or those little bitty jogs that you feel like I'm not making any progress, and then you turn around and look back in a few weeks or a few months or a few years, you've made a ton of progress, you guys. So I just wanted to encourage you and tell you, good job, keep going. Sometimes I think it's harder to only be able to do little bits at a time than it is to just jump in and super work hard and knock out a whole bunch at one time. I think sometimes it's harder to keep going and persevere when little bits is all you can do. But I want to encourage you guys to do that because you got people in your corner that believe in you, and you are doing a good job. So that's it, we got the chores done. If there is anything we can do to help you guys order, we want to do that. That's what we're doing all this for. We've been raising our own food and our own meat for a long time, but we started doing this because you guys were requesting it, and because we believe there is a need for alternative grocery stores out there, alternative meat sources and things like that, and honey and all the different things that come off the farm. Not just from us, but from local farmers in your area as well. So if you want to order and you're having trouble, just know we are shipping to all the lower 48 states. It just might be what you're trying to add to your cart. But again, like I said earlier, we will make it happen no matter what you're wanting to add to your cart. It just may not be on there at the snap of a finger. You may have to email us. But all those shippable boxes that Ben has named shippable box 1, 2, blah, 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 that he's moved up to the top of the store are shippable to you guys and to your zip codes. So do not go to the first screen and put your zip code in. Go in there and add a shippable box to your cart.
and then put your zip code in to be shipped to you. And if you still have trouble, shoot me an email and I'll personally work on it for you. If you want something that's not in those boxes, shoot me an email and I'll build you your own custom box. We'll do whatever we can to get good quality meat in your hands. We'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. God bless.